Hi, the collective. My name is Aruna from All Change by the Minute Video Time again, okay? Thank you for being back. Thank you for watching the videos, okay? And liking the post, support. And I love you all, okay? Yeah, even the hard ones. I heard while I was jogging, I got one word, destiny. And then I thought, who's destiny, God? Yeah. And then I heard coming back. Someone is coming back. Okay, yeah. And I thought, oh, no, Lord. Okay, someone is coming back. Okay. And now I'm hearing again to ruin your destiny. Okay. But again, do not fear because God is here, as I can promise you that. Okay. God is always there. Yeah. You never walk alone. Okay. Yeah. No. What was the song I got this morning also? Yeah, a lot of downloading. Okay. You're not alone. Yeah, that song. You're not alone. You're never alone. No, you are never alone. Even though we are thinking that we are alone, walking this path alone in seclusion, I'm hearing. No, no. God is there. Okay. Yeah. To guide you. Yeah. So again, I heard becoming one. Yes, yes, yes. You becoming one with God. Yeah. But again, it's all about energy. Okay. And again, time. There's a timestamp to everything, and the timestamp is not yours, not mine, okay? It's divine, a divine stamp. When God is clearing, I'm hearing, okay, stamp, okay, yeah. Yeah, I heard again, Scout's honor, yeah. So, making a promise, okay? Yeah, it's always a two-way street, just like you are doing that with physical human beings on this planet, okay, yeah. So, the destiny coming. Again, I'm hearing sooner, okay? Yeah. I'm not sure what that is. Coming sooner than you think. Coming sooner than you think. Someone wants to come in, okay? I heard, and steal your destiny. And that is, in this case, as the line, the storyline, okay? The message that I need to get out. I heard swap, okay? So, destiny, swap, someone stealing your destiny. One more try. I heard, oh my God, one more try, final warning, yes. I heard that one already, okay? God help, my angels, your angels, everyone in your spirit team will help you, okay? So they are helping me, yeah, to get the words that I need not to forget, okay? Yeah. One more time, one more round, okay? Boxing. I saw an image, okay, of boxing. Two people, okay, boxing with each other. You know what? Yeah. And then I heard in a cave. Oh, no, 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 Adam and Eve, okay? No, no, no. Yeah. No, no, just boxing, okay? And someone is getting a knockout. I'm hearing, yeah, knockout, okay? KO, yeah, KO. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm laughing, okay? Oh, KO, yeah. So for all the people, okay, it doesn't have to be one person, okay? Maybe a lot of people in your environment you dealt with or you're dealing with just now, okay? Yeah, timestamp, remember that, okay? Yeah. Divine intervention, okay? Yeah. So it can be now, it could be happened already in the past, okay? And it can also come, okay? Do not manifest this. Oh my God. Do not. You know, you don't want to manifest this. But again, okay, when God is teaching you a lesson, okay, one more time, I'm hearing one more time, okay, one more time, a lesson, okay, are you surviving this? I heard, okay, are you going to survive this? Are you going to handle this, okay, properly? I'm hearing, whoa, I need to type my minutes. Yeah, properly. Four, and one more time, four. You are protected, okay? Yeah. You are protected. People are not knowing, the ones again, who has gone through the ringer and the toil and the labor that they have putting into themselves, okay? Again, not in a selfish way, but in a way that ground zero, okay? Yeah, beginning from the scratch, okay? To build with God and no one else. No one else, okay? Yeah. For a period of time, okay? Yeah. Yeah, temptation. Do not get tempted, okay, by the test, what God will gift you. Yeah. I remember all my tests, okay, yeah. All my tests. Yeah. Yeah. Aced it, I heard. Yeah, that one was for me, and I hope also for you, okay? Aced it, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, flying colors, okay, yeah. And I heard also flying monkeys, yeah. The other ones. Acting, okay, yeah. And of course, again, you know my readings, okay? The good, the bad, and the ugly, okay, yeah. But when you are treating yourself right, okay, and you are taking a time out, okay, and even though you're not doing it yourself, okay, you are not making the choice, God will, again, come after you, okay, to make it happen because God knows his people. God knows his people, okay, yeah. And that is you, that is me, that is everybody on this planet, okay, yeah. 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 And God knows exactly, okay, again, what he is doing for you, for me, for another human being. It doesn't matter, okay? Yeah, it is all about, again, levels, okay? What are you achieving? Are you not wanting to achieve anything? Or are you stuck in a material world, okay? Yeah. With a lot of people, most of the people, okay? It will start reversed, okay? Yeah. And leveling up in the material world, it depends on the raising, okay? It depends on the parents, okay? It depends if you are from a wealthy family. It depends, it depends, it depends. And that is what you are going to learn, okay? Prove wrong. I'm hearing prove. Yeah, prove them wrong. Thank you. Prove them wrong. Who you are, who you want to be. Clear. I heard clear, okay? Clear your mind, okay? Yeah. No one can push you around. No, no, no one can push you around. Yeah, you are the one who is making decisions for your own life, for your own sanity again, okay? No one is able, okay? Yeah, minor, I'm hearing, okay? Minor. You, okay, I'm getting it. You thought that all the things, okay, that was happening in your life, that those were minor things, but all those minor things were piling up, okay, until you had enough for someone. That is what I'm hearing, okay? Until you had enough, okay? Yeah. And again, enough is enough. And that is when you are saying that out loud, okay? Yeah. Into the universe, okay? Yeah, out loud. When you are saying enough is enough, universe, yeah, it's enough, okay? And from that point, you will build a healthy foundation. Yeah. A promise. Yeah. Again. Yeah. So again, wanting to destiny swap with you? No. That is a total no, okay? Yeah. They are not understanding, okay? People from this planet, Earth, are not understanding what it means, okay? When someone wants to swap with destiny, okay? Yeah. First rule I'm hearing, okay? There's no destiny swapping. No. They can try, okay? And things can get delayed, okay? But that is the only thing that can happen for a while, okay? For a while. Yeah. For a brief moment, I heard also. It depends the situation, okay? And it depends on the horror, on the terrorizing level that person is. I heard, oh Lord. Yeah, total asshole, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah. I'm sorry. This, even though, yeah, I'm standing behind the words that my spirit team is giving me, okay, yeah. Total asshole, I'm hearing, yeah. Yeah. Still, they are memorizing you, okay? But again, you came into their life, okay? Light, light bulb, okay? Yeah. Just like a thunder, okay? Yeah. Thunder, yeah, that song, yeah. So it's not up to them, okay, to want to swap destiny with you. No, that is not a human thing. Even though I have my destiny, you have your destiny. Everybody on this planet, has a destiny. Okay, everybody, yeah. But people are not knowing it. Okay, and they are not busy with their own destiny. Okay, what God has in store again for them. Yeah, these assholes, they're too busy, okay? Girl, I heard girl, yeah. They're too busy, okay, to ruin your destination, wanting to ruin your destination, your reputation, your success. I'm not sure why people are doing that, okay? Yeah. Because there is so God's abundance is for everyone, okay? Yeah. But you need to act on it, yeah. You need to deal with the horror, with the terrors, yeah, yeah, what you are giving, okay, to others. And I'm not saying it's you, okay? It can be someone you dealt with, yeah. Again, take it how it resonates, the energy, okay? Yeah, energy swap. I heard, yeah, swap the energy, okay? Yeah. Because we are not pointing fingers to no one, okay? We're not judging, no, yeah. But people like to judge. When you're dealing with God, you are not judgmental, okay? Again, the temptation can come in, okay? But again, it's up to you to not to be tempted, to not to go, okay, with their flow of darkness. No, do not get tempted. Yeah. So when a person will come in your life, girl, boy, it doesn't matter, but what I heard, girl, okay? It's up to you to recognize that, okay? Yeah. And the more that you are dealing with God and the more that you are dealing with learning, okay, and processing everything, okay, what God is teaching you, what Jesus is teaching you, and after one lesson, process, okay, because a time out will come, a period of pause will come, because you learned so many things in that for 1 day, 2 days, maybe a year, okay, of comprehension, I'm hearing. Yeah, and that can take years of comprehending things, what you are being taught. Yeah, thank you, God. What you are being taught. Because this is your destiny. There's no destiny swapping, okay? When God is gifting us a destiny, okay? Yeah, final destination. Oh my God, I'm laughing because of the movie, okay? Horror, okay? No, 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 no. I hope that is not your destination, okay? Again, we will leave the earth, okay? Our body will leave the earth, but the soul, okay? I heard perish. Yeah, not the soul. Yeah, perish, okay? Yeah. It is your destination, okay? And it is your destination, yes. And it can be in a good way, final destination, okay? But it can be also, yeah, in a very, very terrorizing, horrifying, okay, manner. It depends on how much karma needs to be delivered, okay? Yeah, because God is the one who's doing the delivery, okay? Yeah. And it's up to us to learn the lessons, the sins, okay? Yeah. We all dealt with, yeah. But Jesus, yeah, Jesus did everything sacrificing, yeah, sacrificing, yeah. just for you to have a, yeah, beautiful life, okay? And still, people are not recognizing that, okay? Yeah, still they're too busy in their material ways of thinking, okay? I have my money, I have my car, I have my house, okay? I have my, even my wife and my children, okay? I'm doing good. No, okay? No, no. Where's the emotion? I heard. Yeah. Where is the emotion, okay? Emotion, it need to be dealt with, okay? Yeah. Because when you are going through life, okay, not growing, but just going through life and not dealing with the emotions, okay? That is the feminine side, okay? All people on this planet, okay? Both needs to be, I'm hearing manifested, okay? Yeah. But manifestation is not enough. You need to be working on it day and night, okay? Until both dualities, okay, is in one person. Yeah. Yeah. It's all about duality in one person, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Until there's so much love to give, you are giving already love, okay? Yeah. Nice person, I'm hearing. Yeah. Nice, sweet. Ha, I heard sweet as honey. Yeah. And then I heard, oh my God, liquor. Okay. Yeah. Do not grab liquor. Okay. Yeah. Not in that sense that it becomes worrying. Okay. Yeah. Because there are too many people here on this planet who are suffering. And because of the suffering, okay, they're not dealing with their emotions. Thank you, okay? Thank you, God. Yeah, not thank you, okay? Oh my God. They're not dealing with their emotions, okay? They're too busy going from one thing into another thing, into another thing, and not pausing their life and thinking about the things what it should have done, okay? Yeah. And thinking about the family, okay, most of the time. What would family think? Yeah. And what about my friends? Who cares about family and friends if they are not supportive in a manner which you are desiring? Thank you. Yeah. And what your heart is desiring, okay? Yeah. What your soul wants, yeah. You need to go to find your soul, okay? Yeah. People are people, okay? Let them think, okay, that they are the ones who are coming back, okay, for one more try, okay, one more try to just wanting to ruin your life, not knowing, okay? Again, time is fluid, okay? Not knowing, yeah, what you've been doing, okay, inside of you. I'm holding these cards, I'm channeling, oh my God, yeah. Not knowing, okay, what you've learned, not knowing what you have been taught while being, yeah, paralyzed, I heard. Yeah. Maybe you felt, okay, that you were paralyzed by those people, okay? Accident. Yeah. I'm not sure what kind of accident, okay? Maybe an real accident happened, okay, with you. Food. I heard food. Yeah, for someone, okay, yeah. So, what your heart is desiring, what your soul is wanting, okay, to find your soul. Yeah, it's not for everybody, okay? No. Because when you are, your eyes seeing, okay, and you are hearing things, okay, you couldn't hear at first, okay? And maybe you're still in the learning process, okay? To develop some more, I'm hearing, yes, thank you, God, to develop some more, yeah. Yeah, you need to develop that, okay, until it is you in your system, okay, binding with God, yeah, yeah, making memories, new memories, yeah, making new memories, okay, with your soul family, yeah, and they are here already, okay, Even though you're not knowing them, you're knowing them. It doesn't matter. You have a relation, okay? It doesn't matter what kind of relationship, okay, or situations, okay? You can have soul mates everywhere, okay? Yeah, in your vicinity. And maybe you missed one, okay? And maybe you missed one because God rejected that one, okay? Because it was dark, I'm hearing. It was dark, okay? The one probably, okay? Yeah, coming back. Yeah, to eat some more, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah. Not knowing what you've learned, not knowing how strong you have become since you've left that person. Whoa. Yeah. Thinking with a clueless head again, okay? And devil's head, I'm hearing also, yeah. Devil's part, yeah. That is devil's part, yeah. But still people are thinking, okay, that they are the ones in control. No. The ones who are in control, okay, yeah. That's the same thing between Satan and God, okay, yeah. And that is what people are feeling. But yeah, a lot of people are not awakened, okay? That is another reading. But so, destiny swap, okay, yeah. Well, you are trying to remember, I'm hearing. Yeah, trying to remember. And look at the things, okay, the small things, okay, where you were at, okay? Most of the time, you are knowing someone in your vicinity, okay? And maybe you saw them. This is how it works, okay? And you did. I had that with my niece, okay? Yeah, my niece, my own niece, okay? Yeah, a few miles from me, years. She was living there, okay? But we had no contact. No, not that we had any rigorous. I'm hearing no. That is with someone else, okay? Yeah, rigorous. I need. Okay, hold that thought. Okay, yeah, rigorous. Yeah. Sometimes God can come in rigorous, okay, to help you, to help me. It doesn't matter, okay? Yeah, God is the one who's helping you. God is the one who's guiding you, okay? Yeah. Yeah, but then again, as everybody who are getting to know themselves bit by bit by bit by bit, okay? And again, after dealing with narcs, okay, the same things, okay? Yeah, will happen to all the empaths. Yeah. Again, a pile of empaths over here and a pile of narcs. Yes. Labeling? Yes. I don't care? Yes. Okay. Yeah. It's just the word. Okay. Yeah. And they are totally terrorizing, bullying. Okay. Yeah. Bullshit, I heard. Yeah. No, it's not bullshit. Okay. Gaslighting. Yeah. A lot of people. Okay. On this planet. And when you are not knowing yourself, yeah, you cannot deal with those people, okay? That's why. Cage, I'm hearing, okay? Just like they were caging you in for years, okay? For years, they were caging you in, okay? You could not feel any emotions anymore, yeah? Rigorous, again, I'm hearing, okay, yeah. But that niece came back into my life, okay? I was almost forgotten. Yeah, that niece came back into my life, okay, after years of not having contact anymore. Yeah. That is how God is working when you ask, when you pray for the right people in your life, okay? When you are knowing your energy and you pray to God, okay? God, again, please give me the people, okay, to learn from. Give me the people who I deserve in every single moment, okay? You need to ask that because the ones who are leveling, who says that you will be the same person, okay, in a year, okay? Then you need to ask the people in a level of perception, okay? because you are growing, not going through life anymore at one point, but growing through life, okay? That means a lot of things can happen 24 hours in a day, in a week, in a month, okay? Yeah. Let alone in a year. Yeah. And this is how people's minds are working, the ones who are not leveling themselves, okay, and staying in the comfort, even though they are nice, not nice, okay, they are just, yeah, horror, okay, horror, yeah, hunting down, I'm hearing, yeah, their own worries, okay, their own sorrow, yeah, they are the ones, okay, who had these problems, okay, and all the problems, all the darkness, okay, all the drama, all the confusion, all the chaos, okay, were projected onto you again by the narc, okay, yeah, onto you. Yeah. And this is how, again, the narc, okay, and the empath, the paradigm between those two people, okay, yeah. Groupies, I'm hearing again, yeah. But when you are seeing the bigger picture, okay, you will understand how God is working, how Satan is working, okay, yeah. Yeah. So when someone is coming back, okay, and you dealt with him, even with respect, I'm hearing, with respect, not only towards yourself, but respect towards that person, okay, yeah. Even though they were not they were not worthy, okay, but you did it. And why did you do it, okay? Yeah, because that is who you are. That is your giving nature. That is your loving nature. That is you being compassionate, okay, yeah. That doesn't mean that people can walk all over you, okay? No, no. That's why God is making sure, okay, to grab you out of a situation, not the healthy one, okay, for your mind, grab you out of situations every single time, okay? And you need to see the patterns, yeah, of every situation, what God is trying to teach you, okay? This one I heard, yeah. Resistance. No resistance, okay? Go with the flow and be open to life's changes. Because there are a lot of people who don't want to change, okay? Who doesn't want to change. Yeah, it depends. Yeah. If you want to change, you're willing to change, okay? Yeah. Do not resist. Yeah, accept, I'm hearing, okay? Yeah. Accept who you are. Because of resistance, you are controlling everything. Yeah. And because of the control, things will not go in a flow. No. Never, ever, ever. No. Ego. Ego. You are busy with an ego death. Okay, yeah. Ego. The ego is always standing in the way. Okay, yeah. I know that. Everybody knows that. Who's a spiritual being. Okay, yeah. Beyond the facade of ego lies the depth, yeah, of the character, yeah, of the true character, yeah. Yeah. Ego. That's why the ego needs to die. But we also need that ego to confirm. I'm hearing confirm, yes. To use that in a healthy way, okay? Because again, all duality, okay? But the most part of the ego is the pride, okay? No, I'm healthy. No, I'm good on my own. No, I don't have to deal with my with emotions. No, okay? I can do everything on my own. No, no, no. Just no, okay? No. Yeah. And a big-headed ego persons, okay? Yeah, again, the narcs, well, yeah. They have an issue, I heard, with everyone around them. But that, they are the problem itself, okay? Yeah. And the problem will not solve as long as they are not learning their lessons, as long as they are sleeping, as long as they are not wanting to change, okay? Until God says so. One more card, and then I'm ending this reading. Yeah, until God says so. Yeah. Yeah. But then again, for all, okay, ego death. Yeah. Even though we are thinking we are nice people, yeah. Again, the good, the bad, and the ugly, okay, yeah. There can be nice people who are working just only with their ego, okay, yeah. Ego and logic, yeah. There's no intuition, yeah. There's no balance with the masculine and the feminine. No, there's no balance, total balance. There's no balance, okay? That's why healing, and most of the people are avoiding, okay, everything, yeah. Do not avoid, yeah. You need to face yourself, okay, yeah. You need to face yourself, what you're doing, going inside, take a breath, take a take a pause, yeah. It is up to you how to deal with everything in your life layered up in solutions. I'm hearing layered up in solutions, okay? And you have to deal with all those layers, yeah, of healing, of balancing, okay, yeah. And I'm seeing someone standing on a rope, yeah. That means for me also you will get there, okay? But it takes a lot of passion and work, okay, yeah. Avoidance is but a temporary refuge. That is, yeah, temporary, okay, yeah. Again, one more time. When people are not dealing with their emotions, okay, yeah, how can you deal with another human being, okay? Even though being an empath, okay, that doesn't mean that those empaths are dealing with their emotions, okay? No, go to your heart, yeah. Heal your heart. And you're not doing it alone, okay? You're not alone. No, you are never alone, okay? Yeah, but do not avoid. Again, the ego needs to die and do not resist, okay? No, go with the flow and do not avoid any fear, okay? Yeah, of getting back to a system what is working for you, okay? And dealing with people, how they need to be dealt with, okay? Yeah. And not being afraid to say anything, to be assertive, I'm hearing, okay, towards those people, because that is what you need to learn, being assertive, okay, yeah. And if they are having a problem, because they will have a problem, it's not up to you, okay, yeah. Sorrow, I heard, regrets. It is not your sorrow, it is not your regret, okay, for you to be, for the first time, compassionate towards yourself, okay? Never, ever, ever was it, okay? Thank you for being here. Until next time, until next reading, okay? And please do not forget to like, subscribe, share, everything which you can do, okay? Love you all. Bye-bye. Until next time, until next reading.